My dog is under the tripod. That gives me anxiety. I need to find a better filming situation because this ain't it. Okay, he's laying down. No, we're good, okay. Hi everyone, my name is Fanshay and I'm gonna be doing this video about different hairstyles for people who are neurodivergent or have sensory issues. A lot of times I need a hairstyle that's gonna last me throughout the day but not bother me at all. It's inspired by a video that I saw from Paige Layel. She's a huge inspiration for me and she's really sweet. She made a video about different hairstyles that she likes to wear that don't bother her senses and stuff like that. I get sensory overload when my hair is like touching my neck or touching my face, but this one's gonna be hairstyles that work better for black hair, curly hair, kinky hair, coarse hair, stuff like that. If you wanna see more content like this, make sure you drop a like, drop a comment, and give me a subscribe. And yeah, let's get into it. Y'all have to bear with me, I'm new, so it's like I'm gonna keep looking in the viewfinder to make sure that I'm actually in focus and everything. I have my notes here and I have my stuffy here. I'm gonna be squeezing her when I talk. So my first hairstyle that I recommend if you do have sensory issues are cornrows. Any sort of like straight back cornrows or cornrows that get your hair out of your face. I like them a lot because they're secure, so it's not like they're gonna fall off or something like that. I don't think fall off is the right term. They're not gonna unloosen or unravel throughout the day if they're done right. They don't need any sort of daily manipulation. Now the cons for cornrows, some braiders can be a little bit too heavy-handed, like they can braid too rough. That can cause traction alopecia and overall just bad vibes. And also this is a thing for me, I like to be able to like massage my scalp sometimes. With cornrows, I can't just like run my fingers underneath. A good alternative to cornrows, which is the second hairstyle, is flat twists. Now flat twists are super cute, super trendy, and they have pretty much all the pros of cornrows. They're pretty secure, they're out of your face, they don't need daily styling, low maintenance, and they have a little bit more volume if you like that. One of the things that I like about flat twists is that it's really difficult to make flat twists too tight. The nature of them doesn't really allow you to get too close to the scalp anyway, which is a plus. However, they don't stay as neat for as long as cornrows because of that, so just keep that in mind. Hairstyle number 3, double puffs. I like double puffs because they're really cute and they go with a lot of like my different outfit vibes. They're pretty secure, they're low maintenance once you get them in, but I know a lot of people don't like the detangling and brushing and styling that it takes. But it's a pretty easy hairstyle, mainly because you can just moisturize your hair, part down the middle or any way you want to really, and then just get a hair tie. I prefer satin scrunchies because they don't pull on the hair. You can't really see it, but I'm wearing a satin scrunchie right now. And a plus side is that you don't have to do them too tight in order to achieve the hairstyle. You can still get the look and not have to use as much tension. Now, one of the cons for me, you do have to take them out at night. For me, it's hard to sleep with double puffs in. I like to sleep on my back. Like I roll around a lot in my sleep, so I can't really have anything like touching. Like I can't have it. The fourth hairstyle is knotless braids. Not to be mistaken for box braids. I'm not the biggest fan of box braids. Yes, they last longer, but knotless braids are a lot more sensory friendly for me, mainly because a lot less tension. I mean, it's really hard to get a lot of tension with knotless braids unless the person is just very heavy-handed. When it was like towards the end of my college experience, I got knotless braids, not thinking I was going to leave them in for as long as I did, but they lasted a good 2 months. I usually keep my protective styles in for like a month or less, but a lot of things happened, things got crazy. They last a really long time and they still look good in my opinion. And another thing is you can pull them back into a ponytail or pull them up into a bun if you don't want it touching your body. And there's a few cons, and this is kind of like dependent on who you go to for the hairstyle. You can do them at home. I don't like to do my own knotless braids because I'm not really good at tucking my ends. But if you do go to a braider, make sure they're not doing your hair too tightly. Also, some braiders can use too much hair. I usually request like less hair be used, mainly because I don't like that heaviness. Number 5 is wigs. So I like wigs because you can match them with a lot of your outfits, and underneath your wigs, I recommend either doing some mini braids or some cornrows. You get the freedom of styling, you get the freedom of color, and you can basically play with your look, which is something that is really important to me because I like to express myself with hair. And when I say wigs, I mean the types of wigs where you put them on in the morning and you take them off when you get back home. Like not the type where you tack down with any sort of glue or anything like that. Mainly because I don't want anything like touching my edges too much, and then I also don't like the sticky feeling around my head. Now, there's kind of a lot of cons to wigs. Wigs are something that you kind of have to get better at finding good ones for you. Like some synthetic wigs, synthetic meaning it's made of fibers that are not human hair. Some of them have these little filler hairs in it, which are like teeny tiny short hairs like this that they put in rows, and it gives it more volume to make it look more like a real head of hair. But the issue with that is a lot of times they'll put filler hairs like near the bottom of the hair, like at the nape, and that gets super uncomfortable. And in general, some people with sensory issues do not enjoy the feeling of a wig, because I get it, your hair is already cornrowed down. Some people don't like that. It can feel a little suffocating. Then you're wearing a wig cap or a wig grip, and then also the wig itself. And then in the wintertime, sometimes you have to put like a winter hat on top of that. So it can be a lot of layers, and that can be a lot of like on your scalp. One thing I recommend is human hair wigs if you do have the budget for it, because they're usually a lot more breathable. The fibers feel a lot better. They're so much softer on the skin. So on good days, you are able to have your hair down and it won't be like too itchy. But human hair, like I said, it's very expensive to get a good quality human hair wig. Don't be like me and go find the cheapest one you can get, because you're gonna be very disappointed. Number 6 is headbands. So this isn't really like a hairstyle per se, but I guess it's a hair accessory that can help. It can be a quick fix to just pull your hair back just a little bit. I remember in Paige Lael's video, she said that she didn't like the headbands that dig in right here, and I hate that too. You can get the stretchy ones, like, hold on, let me see if I can find one. I literally wore stretchy headbands and bandanas every single day of elementary and middle school for this very reason. It gets all of the flyaways out of the way, so you don't have to brush your hair or like tighten your hair too much. Yeah, so like these thingies. You can get them in like a 100-pack on Amazon for like very little money. They're really good. I wear this one almost every day when I don't feel like putting gel or like slicking my hair back too much. And yeah, highly recommend. Headbands are everything. And now for the main event. Number 7 is my absolute favorite hairstyle, and you probably guessed what it is because I'm wearing it right now. The high puff, or any puff for that matter. Like, look at it. Magnificent. Best girl. I love the high puff. It literally got me through my entire middle school and high school journey. I literally love wearing my hair in a high puff. It gets my hair out of my face. I can also loosen up whatever I'm using to fasten my puff. Today it is a satin scrunchie, like I said, and I can loosen that up and access my scalp. It's different than the double puffs because in a way you can sleep with your hair in a high puff or in a what's called a pineapple, which is when you take your satin scarf and wrap it around the back of your hair and then take the scrunchie off so that your hair stays stretched in the back and you don't have to worry about re-detangling your hair in the morning, because I know that detangling sessions are not fun. No one likes them. And this hairstyle, like I said, if you pair it with a headband like this, you honestly don't need much tension at all to achieve the look. The only cons for this hairstyle, you just need to redo your hair in the morning, but since it's just one scrunchie, it takes like 5-10 minutes at the most. Different hair lengths may not be able to do their hair in a high puff in the same way. If you have longer hair, I'd say you can do the high puff still, and if the hair flops over, just wrap it around into like a little swirly bun, or you can do a fan bun, which is what I used to do like every single day. But yeah, I hope this video was helpful for those of you out there who struggle with sensory issues and have a hair texture that is similar to mine, kinky, coarse, coily, type 3, type 4 hair. Please give this video a like, share this video, and comment down below, what are your go-to hairstyles? What do you like to do? Bunny, say bye. Bye. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one. Bye. Panda, do you want to say bye? Panda, come here. Come here. I want to show you off to the camera. Come on, buddy. Say bye to everyone. Bye.